Hi guys, True here, bringing you another True's First View. Today it is Joe Derver's Lone Wolf Console Edition. Now for those of you who don't know, Lone Wolf is a series of books where you play as the hero Lone Wolf. Quite a well-regarded fantasy series, to be honest with you. And this game just appeared on the release schedule out of nowhere. Absolutely no clue what it is. I just absolutely love Lone Wolf. I read the books as a child and I'm just really intrigued to see what this is actually about. So we're gonna just jump straight into it and have a quick 20-30 minutes bash at it. Now apparently the author of the books, Joe Derver, has been involved in the production of this game, so that's always good. So we got write your story, extras and options. Let's have a quick look at the options. We have game settings, audio settings, controls. Display tooltip, display damage, change font. Unusual. Controls. That's not an awful lot of controls, I have to say. Okay, what kind of game is this? Extras, codex, gallery, credit. Yeah, it's just right. Write your own story. Here we go. New game. Enemies are balanced, they cannot attack you when your radial menu is open, you will get special items. Enemies are weaker, they cannot attack you when your radial menu is open, you will not get special items. Enemies are tougher and they can attack you when the radial menu is open, you will get special items and more gold. Okay, well we'll go normal. You are Lone Wolf, your life is not an ordinary one, you assess and counter all challenges with make your choice, multiple choice. The multiple choice menu lets you choose your path and write your own story. Pay attention on what you decide, your actions shape the world around you. Select each icon with the left stick to display its description and confirm your choice with the confirm command. You always prefer a straightforward, decisive approach, although it's often reckless. You carefully assess the details of any situation before attempting to overcome an obstacle. You rely on your dexterity and intuition to overcome any obstacle. I think this is probably character design, so we'll go for the diplomatic route. Can all challenges with intelligence. Many are the battles you have fought in defense of Summerland. Wielding your... make your choice. Swords generally do not inflict high damage, but they are easy to quick to use. Maces are heavy, crushing weapons. They are slow to use, but they inflict high damage. Axes are balanced weapons regarding damage and speed. We'll go balance. We'll go for the axe. It's filling the story in the left, isn't it? Yeah, you are more than gifted warrior. You possess special Kai disciplines that give you mastery of. Got a choice of 2. Healing restores your health and improves your meditation skills. Survival combines the skills of a master tracker, hunter and explorer. Healing is always good. Oh, we got to pick more than one. Mind Blast and Mind Shield transform your mind into a powerful psychic weapon and sonic shields, or psionic shield. Mind over matter lets you manipulate objects in your immediate environment. I tell you what, let's go health and let's go shield. Let's kind of like a tank. Animal kinship enables you to communicate with and influence most animals. You are able to perform extraordinary martial feats due to the mastery of weapon skill. I like that. I'm going to go for the animals. Camouflage enables you to blend into your surroundings, enhancing your stealth and secrecy. Your sixth sense enhances your natural intuition, helping you identify and counter unseen dangers. We'll go for that. For Summerland and for Kai. So that's as character generation by the looks of it, and we can alter them if we so wish, but we'll go with what we originally chose. Is this your story? Is this your past? Yeah, interesting character creation, different. Now this is within at 7 gigs. This does as well, so it's quite a substantial game.
The Kai Lords defended
Let's have a
the
listen.
kingdom of Sommerland from the Dark Lords of Helgadad. Many battles were fought and won by the Kai, but finally came their demise. 3 years ago, the monastery of your warrior order was attacked by the armies of the Dark Lords. The Kai were destroyed. You were the only one who survived the final battle. All seemed lost, but you retrieved the Sommerswerd, the one weapon that can slay a Dark Lord of Helgadad. You slew Zagana, the Dark Lord leader, and saved your kingdom from destruction. Now, the lesser Dark Lords hunger to take their revenge. It falls to you, the last Kai Lord of Sommerland, to crush their evil schemes once more.
Okay, bit of a wishy-washy voice acting there. I wasn't that convinced with that. Blood on the Snow, Chapter 1. Turn the pages. You can turn pages using confirm command on the arrow book. You can also go back to any previous page at page of the current chapter. Okay. You are Lone Wolf, the last of the Kai Lords, sole survivor. Wait, hold on, I'm reading here. You prefer not to be where you find yourself now, in a narrow mountain pass blanketed with crisp snow, flanked by the shadowy timberlands where icy winds whistle through the branches and chill you to the bone. You prefer not to be here, but duty has called you to this remote part of your domain. You are the frail of this territory, and you are responsible for the safety and security of the hardy Summerland folk who live and prosper in the harsh mountainous borders. Okay, so now we're on the screen to the right. Full screen view. Full screen view. What's full screen view? Ah, nice. That's a nicely drawn map, that actually. Well, I'm presuming we can scroll the map. Okay, I'm presuming we just choose these symbol. No, we don't. Why? Book interface. The red bar represents your vitality, the blue one your Kai power, and the green one your endurance. Each of these icons let you access different sections of the book. Remember to put your belt to good use. Place potions or other items in these slots to access them while fighting. Choose wisely, since you won't be able to open your inventory during a combat session. Additional belt slots can be unlocked by upgrading your Kai armor. I think this is going to be quite an in-depth game, this, you know. So, character sheet. Very old school. It also contains useful information about your fighting abilities, improved melee damage, and almost natural armor. I'm just skipping through these guys because I don't want the video being 30 minutes of me reading through stuff. How do I... What's that do? That's back to the map. Map, okay. Journal. Options. How do I progress then? I'm confused. I can... Pressing A just does that. I don't know what I'm going to be doing. Left trigger. Oh. Oh, when I turn the page. I turn the page with my shoulder buttons. Okay, that wasn't very clear. You received a disturbing report of enemy activity around the mining village of Roxton, and communication lost with the village has ceased. Fearful settlement may have been attacked by the Gyaks and other Darkland raiders. You have come here to assess for yourself the true situation. After a seemingly endless trek through snow and ice, you have almost reached your destination. Your horse becomes increasingly nervous as you approach the outskirts of the mining settlement. Turn page. Right, now we're with it. Lovely artwork. Smell of wood smoke has been carried along the chill air, and its acrid aroma unsettles you both. This is not a reassuring smell of smoke that arises from a hearth or furnace in the depths of winter. This is the smell of wanton destruction. Your heart sinks. You have journeyed here as quickly as the harsh weather would permit, but despite your valiant effort, you may have arrived too late. Make your choice. You don't master this discipline. What? You don't want to waste any more time. You urge your horse to gallop. You decide to be careful and proceed on foot. I presume I can't pick the upper selection because I haven't got that discipline. Well, I excelled in diplomatic, so I'm going to choose that. Okay, turn the page again. So basically writing his own story. I'm presuming there's going to be some action sequences at some point. Okay, it comprises of jagged rocks, loose shale interspersed with treacherous deep and narrow fissures, and they all covered by blanket ice of snow. It will be a very difficult route to take, but if you were to always keep the trail in sight, it would be a sure way to reach Roxton. You dismount and pat your horse's head reassuringly, then you retrieve your equipment and personal items from your saddlebag. The horse senses you must leave him from now and go ahead alone. He neighs softly, yet sadly. Fear not, dear friend, you have fulfilled your duty with courage. Now you must return to the monastery, where you will be safe. Go as fast as you are able. We shall be reunited before too long. It's a horse, dude, honestly. Your horse lowers his head and affectionately he nuzzles your shoulder. He unquestionable love and loyalty warms your heart. With the last part of the forehead, you send him on his way back to the track and mountain road and leads to the Kai Monastery. You watch him go until he is lost among the trees, then you steel your nerves and resolve to reach Roxton, and quickly as you can on foot. You tackle the difficult ascent and dexterity until you find that the way ahead is blocked by a vast wall of snow. The obstruction is a result of an avalanche that swept down the mountainside a few days earlier, carrying with it many trees and loose boulders. The village of Roxton lies behind the great wall of snow and shattered timber. Make your choice. It's going to be dangerous, but you can decide to climb over the avalanche. Through animal kinship, you commune with the wildlife looking for help, or you feel there must be a way clear of the snow itself from the path. Let's use this animal skill. Sudden noise makes you turn your head instantly, with several pairs of eyes yellowing like burned torches staring at you through the snowy underbrush. They are the eyes of mountain wolves. They crouch down in the snow and keep perfectly still, your senses tingling. Slowly the pack leader leaves his cover and moves towards you. He's an old male with a distinct patch of white fur in the centre of his forehead. His thick grey body fur is highlighted with gold-coloured hairs that ripple and gleam as he traverses the forest floor with ease. This is well written stuff, guys. I think this is obviously where Joe Derver's been involved in obviously writing, and honestly you should read the Lone Wolf books. The Lone Wolf books are really, really good. It's probably not going to make an exciting video of this, to be honest with you, but I'm really intrigued by this game. I want to see what the actual action bits are going to be. You look directly into his amber eyes and suddenly you understand that has happened here during the past few days. Images are retained in the Wolfpack leader's feral memory swim in and out of focus in your mind's eye. You see the villagers of Roxton fleeing in panic as a war party of Gyaks rampage through the streets of their mining settlement, killing, burning and looting everything in their path. These images confirm your worst fears. You rise to your feet and the Wolfpack leader halts in mid-step. You decide that you must reach Roxton as soon as possible, and instinctively the pack leader senses your purpose here. He turns his head towards the north and lets off a melancholy howl. His pack emerges from hiding quickly. They follow in his wake when he leaps forward and lopes away through the snowy foliage. You sense that he knows a way around the avalanche. Without hesitation, you rush forward to join the wolf pack. You run, and the wolf pack runs with you in perfect harmony. Oh, might have an encounter. World map lets you decide which narrative section to unlock next. Pay attention when you choose, so the decision can't be undone. It also lets you access merchants you have unlocked. The world map can be accessed from the tome interface. Meditation is a skill that lets Lone Wolf use the rest and recover vitality points, endurance and Kai power. You can meditate only before leaving your current location before triggering a new narrative section. If you are ambushed while meditating, you will start a combat session with your Kai powers on cooldown. While moving on the map or during meditation, there is a chance that you will trigger a random encounter. Right, so I've got to pick one of these now. I've got to Mountain Pass or the Roxton Village Gate. Let's go have a look at Mountain Pass. You don't sense immediate dangers. This is a safe place to meditate. You meditate. Now we used a bit of Kai power, the blue bar, by summoning that wolf pack, didn't we? Okay, so we meditated. Jobs are good. Oh, we've only got one route now. So, finally we move. Do you want to write your story from here? Well, yeah, it's the only path I've got to go. Your quest was updated. Reminded me of Hands of Fate, this. Going to be one of those where you either love it or absolutely hate this kind of game. I just really want to get to at least one action sequence, because so far it's just been reading. Okay, the village of Roxton was once a thriving and vibrant mining community nestling among the slopes and surrounding mountains. I'm presuming that's going to say mountains. Yeah. Life here on the border with the Darklands is harsh, yet the villagers of Roxton are hardy and industrious community. They are fiercely loyal to you, their liege lord, and to the King Ulnar and Summerland. Now Roxton lies silent, smouldering. The noise of its steam engines and its armoury no longer echoes among the high peaks. Cautiously you approach the entrance to the village. It is eerily quiet. The smell of smoke that you detected from a distance is now heavy with the cloying stench of death. You stare unblinkingly at the horrific scene that greets you. The blood-soaked and lifeless bodies of villagers lie strewn about the streets. Many were cut down as they fled, while others died fighting desperately to protect their loved ones and their homes. Recent snowfall has covered the slain with a thin white shroud, sparing you the unsettling sight of the gaping frozen wounds. All around, several shops and dwellings have been badly burned and completely destroyed by fire. There are too many victims hereabouts for you to gather their bodies and give them a decent burial, as is the customary practice in Summerland. The terrible price that has been paid by the villagers of Roxton, partially as a consequence of your late arrival, weighs heavily on your heart. Come on, give me a break. You close your eyes, you raise your face to the cloudy sky and make a silent plea to the goddess Isha to gather and protect the souls of the slain. You open your eyes and advance along the main street. Your nerves are taut as a wound. Taut as wound steel wires even. Then you hear something. It is the sound of bare feet and fresh snow. It's followed by the rattle of loose armour and a gurgling growl that sets your pulse racing. It is a Gaiac. Loads of weird noises, not even tempting those. It drools through the sharp, uneven teeth that recognise the foul Gaiac language, and no, nothing of it translates the creature's chilling utterance, and they bring you a slow death. Your fears are confirmed by the presence of this hateful Gaiac. Roxton has been attacked by a Gaiac raiding party. The creature stalking towards you is only one of many now occupying the village. The Gaiac closes in, and defiantly you stand your ground. You can expect to receive no mercy from this creature, and it will give you none in return. Alright, here we go. Now I know I'm going to love this game, but I know a lot of people probably would have switched off at this point because it's all been reading and writing and stuff. But this is going to be an action sequence, I would imagine. Okay. Y Sommerswerd, B melee techniques, X range weapon, A Kai powers. When the action button appears near Lone Wolf's body, it means that it's your turn to strike, so it's turn based. I wonder if it's real time or traditional stop start turn based. Each button grants access to a specific class of abilities according to the position. During your turn, make your choice before the yellow bar empties. You won't be able to attack or use a consumable before the bar is completely refilled. So you got to be quick. Okay. Where's the bar? Where's the bar it made reference to? I can't see it. Oh, it's there. Shitballs. Okay. Well, we just stood there like a plank of wood getting attacked, didn't we? So, brilliant. Okay, we got hit again. Right. Sommerswerd is the holy weapon and grant you ability to perform devastating fighting disease. Because of its magical origin, in order to wield it, you will need Kai power instead of endurance. A single cooldown is shared by. So that's okay. In order to perform a charge action event correctly, repeatedly press the correct command to charge the central circle until it's filled. If you don't fill the circle in time, it will disappear. Here we goes. Oh, we've got a tap. Okay. Wrecked you. Normal melee attack. You can perform 3 main combat techniques with. There's a lot to take in on this. With the weapon you wield in your main hand. A quick strike that is difficult to dodge or parry. A heavy blow that is slower but deals more damage. And a lethal combination attack. When a melee weapon is wielded in the offhand, it also makes special combat abilities available in the circle menu. These abilities add a further layer of strategy to the battles. Try them all and define your fighting style. The green bar represents your endurance, which is the resource you use to perform physical action. Yeah, standard shit, innit? Precision direction event. In order to perform a precision direction action event correctly, wait for the arrows to overlap, then perform a suggested movement with the left stick. In order to perform a precision action event correctly, wait for the external outline to touch the circle. When the circle glows, press the correct command. Counter attack, and we got him. He's got a buddy. Right, let's try ranged. Use of all ranged techniques is connected to the equipped ranged weapon. Throwing knives or crossbow. Ranged attacks consume ammunition. Crossbows have firepower as the main stats increase bullet damage. Alright, we'll chuck a throwing knife. Whack. Do a Kai move. Kai is discipline. Action button is placed over the bell. When pressed, it displays your Kai disciplines. Your blue bar represents Kai. Yeah, okay, that's standard shit. Oh, it's his attack. Ouch. We'll do that beast attack. Interesting to see. Do a call an animal. Graphics are very kind of PS2 era, I would say. Original Xbox era. Not that there's anything wrong with that. They're just not that fantastic. Oh, he stays with me, the wolf. That's good. Right, we will. Directional event. In order to perform a directional action event correctly, perform search. So the battle's kind of like an active, kind of quick timey kind of thing. So it kind of keeps you interested and invested in the combat. It's a little bit unwieldy at the moment for me. I've not quite got my head around it, and I've got an achievement, Unbreakable. You want to fight without healing yourself. Okay. But yeah, Right, I think we've got the general gist of it then. So you're basically like a choose your own adventure style game with turn-based, quick time event based combat. Not going to be everybody's cup of tea. I suppose it depends how much you're invested in the Lone Wolf kind of mythos. I was brought up on these books, so I know quite a bit about them from memory, and I love the character. So this I'm going to like, but I know a lot of people will, like I say, instantly turn off this kind of game because there's an awful lot of reading and narrative and storytelling to go through. But I think I'll leave that here, guys. At least we can manage to get one action sequence, and I think I will put a quick note in the description where the action sequence starts in case nobody wants to wade through, because that took like 25 minutes to get to the first combat. But yeah, I can see this being a game I really like, but as I say, not everybody's cup of tea. So, but I hope it gives you a general idea of what the game's like. This is probably one where a full review would need to be done on this, but this will need quite a lot of play to form a really good and fair opinion of it. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you on the next video.